There was an article in the Sunday Times about a music promoter who was given a 2.4 billion rand fuel contract with SA Express that SA Express allegedly didn't even acquire fuel because it already has a contract with SAA. Can you just give us a response to that, to these allegations and what the process is going forward?
So you'll go back again to those four areas identified of, operations, people, governance, and finance. What you are asking falls on the third aspect of governance. There has been a collapse of governance systems. Actually, it's a collapse of adherence to systems. We've got policies, we've got procedures, we've got processes, well documented. But there has been just a total disregard, if I may say, in some areas. So this contract falls within those where you had executives that took a contract, concluded a contract without purely following a process altogether. And for example, the contract that was signed is a 67 million contract per month. My delegation as the CE is 10 million. Anything above 10 million goes to the board. Now, 2.4 billion per annum is our total revenue. So it would not make sense at any point in time to conclude that kind of agreement. Secondly, you conclude an agreement for fuel when already we have a supply agreement with SAA. So there were a number of areas in that contract that it just shows pure disregard of processes.
Investigations, suspensions with regards to that matter?
Immediately I looked at that and I said, look, fortunately or unfortunately, we operate within a system that says the rules of natural justice must apply. You must give people the right of reply. So I engaged the executives concerned to give me reasons why they should not be suspended. They provided the reasons. I felt they were not adequate enough. And we suspended them pending the investigation. The investigators, we met the investigators last week. The report will be concluded in a week or so. They are busy finalizing the last interviews. And based on the report, we will be able to know the extent of the charges. We know there will be charges, but we just want to understand the extent of the misconduct and the charges that will be leveled against the executives. But also the report will help us if indeed there would be a need to consider other measures outside company measures. So we refer the matter further to law enforcement agencies. So we'll be guided by that report. But definitely, it is something that we believe cannot be tolerated. And it's not only that contract that we say has to be looked into. What I did with the team here, I started the process of looking at our contract register. We've got a duplication when it comes sometimes to service providers. And we've started saying, let's reduce the number of suppliers that we have. And let's just keep it minimal for a size of our organization. So we've already started a cleaning up process, and this contract highlighted the need to tighten procurement processes, but also just to make sure that people, it's not only a commitment, but they live by what they signed up for, especially at that level of an organization. I think it is important to also clarify the SA Express relationship with EML. With regard to the fuel supply contract that was concluded, yes, the contract is in place, the contract has been suspended, and no funds have flown. We have not paid a cent, and there was communication with the company EML in writing to indicate to them that the contract is under review, is being investigated, and we will not implement the contract. So we wanted also to address the issue of expectation from their part that we will proceed with the contract. So the company has not suffered financial loss in respect of that contract.